What's good, everybody? This is Philly Fan 1987, or just Philly Fan 87. Um, Here to talk about what the Eagles did in the off season and some of the moves they're making. Um, just recently, they signed Zach Brown, which is a linebacker who has a nose and knack for getting to the ball. He's always at the ball. He's always around the ball. He's always either at the quarterback or at the running back. He is the linebacker that, other than Nigel Bradham, we haven't had in a while. He's actually, in some instances, better than Nigel Bradham in his ability to have a nose for the running backs, to deal with running backs one-on-one, a la Alvin Kamara. He's probably one of the only linebackers I've seen tackle him down single-handedly and not struggle. No arm tackles. This is full body. I got you. Seeing him tackle Carson Wentz, seeing him tackle Dak Prescott. So he's tackled some of the more mobile quarterbacks as well. So this is a pretty good move for the defense. And looking at offense being tackled heavily in the draft, offense was already pretty darn good. We're getting a healthy Carson Wentz back. Pretty good receivers. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is pretty much Alshon's future replacement, but he can also be put on the other side, add our tight ends to the mix, and we have a really amazing red zone offense where we can send all the big guys in there and just let them catch a 50-50 ball if we have to. Then having Jordan Howard in that offense, it just gives me goosebumps thinking about having the 5 offensive linemen out there, Jordan Howard, and 3 big guys, or 4 big guys, and Carson Wentz. It's just, who do you cover in that instance? But we've just really done a lot to find a replacement for Jason Peters, find a future replacement for Alshon Jeffrey, but hopefully Jeffrey's going to be there for at least the next 2 years. We got Deshaun Jackson. Nelson Aguilar still here for at least this year. Got the 2 tight ends. We just drafted Miles Sanders. Like I said, if Carson Wentz is all the way back and all the way healthy, he's going to look amazing. So offense looks set. There's no glaring holes. Defense looks set. There's no glaring holes. And if you're really looking for a weakness on defense, you could say it's the corners. But really, in training camp, well, the cornerback depth that we have. With all that depth that we have, Darby, Mills is back. With all those characters, I expect somebody's horse to get to the front of the race. Rasul Douglas now has a lot more experience. Some of the guys from last year, LeBlanc, just Maddox, everybody has gotten a little bit more confidence. Everybody's feeling themselves a little bit more. Everyone has a little bit more gaming experience. So I expect a couple of guys to rise to the front. Sidney Jones. I expect somebody to rise to the front and be more stellar than the other guys. And I'm hoping it's our 2 fastest guys, which is Sidney Jones and Ronald Darby. Both of them can get up. Both of them have the speed to cover anybody down the field. If they work on their cover skills and can cover their guys, press man coverage a little bit better, I can trust them with it. Now Darby's got burned a couple times, so he may be who he is. But Jones actually has prototypical size. He's a better cover, in college. Hopefully, if the nagging injuries are out of the way, I expect more from him. Um, as far as the slot game goes, I'm hoping Maddox gets that spot and position for now. I know with all the positions he played, could be a shot for safety later, but Blake Countess, I really like him. He's a physical hitter. He has a knack for interceptions. He has the speed to chase down the field, go down the field for a pick six. So I'm sure he has that speed in coverage, even though we haven't seen coverage as much. But it looks like we have no holes. Look like there's no issues, no problems. Even the guys we have that aren't going to be starting this year, Blake Countess, um, even some of the corners who aren't going to be starting this year, with the depth of the linebacker, LJ Ford, and all these other guys, these guys will be key for the special teams, even if they don't start. So I expect special teams to get better. I expect defense to get better. I expect offense to get better. Defense especially. You got two linebackers in Nigel Bradham and Zach Brown who are way better than the competition we've had the last couple of years. Even with Hicks, Hicks has not been as healthy, so he hasn't been performing as well. He hasn't been as good in coverage because of health reasons. So these are two guys behind that massive line who will be able to get to the quarterback, get to the running back, and do great things. It's right now we have no glaring holes, so I'm gonna cross my fingers, hope for health, pray for health, and if we can stay healthy and do our thing, hopefully the medical staff can get these guys ready so they're not having as many injuries and nagging quad injuries or muscle injuries. Because if it's muscle injuries and muscle things, guys need to be stretching, guys need to be hydrated, guys need to be stretching. Just, I mean, those are issues that we shouldn't be having a ton of problems with. So I'm hoping that everything just kind of goes better for us this year so we can have a more successful year. Um, and Carson, praying Carson stays healthy, praying Carson returns to form, because if he does, sky is not even the limit. We can go higher. Being low because kids upstairs sleeping. But hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.